Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It seems like it's been a long time. Well, we're going to start off using these EC basket nails that I got off of Amazon.com. They come in different sizes. They come in coffin nails, they come in stiletto, long and short. But I'm going to list everything I use down in the description box. And I'm going to list the links too. What I'm doing right now is I'm fitting the nails to each finger. This is if you don't want to go to the salon a lot and spend a lot of money on doing your nails, or if you have a special event and you just need nails on temporarily. This is a nail holder that you could use to paint your nails if you don't want to do it directly on your finger. And I'm going to use this poster tack to tack my nails onto it. You just need very little. You just pinch off a little piece and you put it onto the nail holder, and that'll hold your nails so you could paint your nails and decorate them. Now sometimes they come with a little plastic nip on the top and you just have to file it off. Or you could file the nails down a little bit to make sure they fit your nail bed perfectly, because the better they fit your nail bed, the longer they'll stay on. Now I must tell you, you sometimes have to carry the glue around with you because one or two will pop off. But generally once you put them back on, they stay until you're ready to take them off. I'm going to start off with this red Kiko color, and I'm going to list the number of this color down in the description box as well as the link. Now I'm only painting this red on 3 nails because the other 2 nails I'm going to use as my accent nails, and we're going to use beads, caviar beads and crystals. Now I'm going to use this nice pink Kiko color for my middle finger, and I'm going to use the caviar beads and crystals on that one. Now you need to put 2 coats of polish on. Now I'm going to use this nice French pink color on my ring finger now. Did I say that these nails come in clear as well? These are the short stiletto nails. Now I'm going to take this really fine brush and I'm going to use the red color that I use, and I'm going to paint a heart onto my ring fingernail. You need a really fine brush for this. I don't really have nail brushes yet, but this is actually a makeup brush that I'm using. I'm sure it works almost as well. Now if you purchase the actual nail art brushes, I'm sure they come with a finer tip. But if you don't have that on hand, you could just use a skinny makeup brush. Now I'm going to take some very fine crystals and put them in a tray so that I could apply them to my accent nail. And I'm going to use this gummy jelly. Again, I'll list the link down below. And we're just going to use a little bit of it on a flat brush. You brush that on your nail. Just a thin coat, not too thick. And then you use a top coat on top of it, preferably a gel top coat. Actually, you need a gel top coat. And once you put your crystals on, what this does is it acts like a shrink wrap to hold your crystals on permanently. Now I'm just going to go around the little heart, the inner heart that I made, and I'm going to put these tiny crystals on. I think they're a size SS4 crystals. Actually, they are a SS4. A size SS4 crystals. And they're called AB crystals. That's like all different colors, and it gives off a really nice glowy reflection. They're not really set into place yet, so if you put it in the wrong place, you could actually move it around with your little orange stick or cuticle stick or any type of small tool to put it into place. Now I'm going to put it in my LED UV curing light. And that's also something I got from Amazon.com. It really was inexpensive. They have really better expensive ones, but if you're just starting off and you're doing it yourself at home, it's not really necessary to buy a really expensive one. Now I'm curing this for 30 seconds, but I did hit the button twice, so I actually cured it for 60 seconds. I just wanted to make sure that the crystals are really secure. And in the meantime, I'm putting down some bigger crystals that I'm going to use on this middle fingernail. I'm doing the same thing with the gummy jelly. And you could just randomly place the crystals. This is a little tool. It's actually a wax tip, and it picks up the crystals really good. And when the bottom of the crystals touch a wet surface, it just releases onto the surface. And what I'm going to use now is called caviar beads. It's a very, very fine, shiny bead. And you hold that over a tray so that you'll be able crystals that fall. And you'll be able to pour it back into the bag and use it over again. My audio just messed up because my computer has to go back and be repaired. It's a brand new computer, but it was defective. And I was getting a pretty hard time from the company that I bought the computer from. But they finally sent me a box to send it back so they could either replace it or repair it. What you want to do is use something to push your crystals from the edge. You don't want, not the crystals, the caviar beads. You don't want your caviar beads hanging off the edge because they'll easily come off or they could snag on things. Isn't that pretty? Look, oh my god, I love it. You know, I'm really a crystal person. I love a lot of bling. I love a lot of crystals. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some mermaid powder to give those nails a chrome finish. Oh God, I think my computer's going crazy right now. So you just take your finger and you dip it into this mermaid powder, and you'll see the beautiful chrome finish that it gets. Of course, my computer had to start acting up as soon as I'm ready to do a voiceover. See how nice and pretty and shiny that comes out? You'll see. I know I'm not that close to the camera. And then you put a coating of the gel top coat on it. Make sure you let it dry well before you put it onto your finger. Now I'm going to take some cuticle oil and just moisturize my cuticles and push them back. You can push it back with an orange stick or a regular aluminum or metal cuticle stick, which I have to buy a new manicure set that has an actual steel one in it. Then you rub this cuticle oil into your cuticles, and then you go and wash your hands with a light soap and water. Next, you take this, I don't know what you call it, a filing block, and you make sure you file your nails after you have dried them completely. You file it down so you can have a rough nail bed. And then you apply the glue. Some people say just put a dot in the middle, but I've actually put a little glue around my entire nail so that my nails can be secure. And when you place them on your nails, you start off down by your cuticle and then press it down, and you hold it down for about 30 seconds. But I'm going to tell you, if you could put the nails on before you decorate them or before you polish them, it lays much flatter, especially the ones with the crystals on them. But of course, it's easier to paint and do your art with them on the stand. And this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll try it. And make sure you subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Happy Valentine's Day.